This is how to win financial battle in marriage. We warmly welcome both new and returning viewers to Bella Grace Animation, where faith comes alive through inspiring Christian stories. Today, we bring you a true life story that serves as a deep reminder that money has silently broken homes loved once built, turning partners into rivals and faith into frustration. In every marriage, tests will surely come, some emotional, some spiritual, and some that strike at the very heart of love itself. But perhaps the most destructive of them all is the test of finances, whether through lack, greed, secrecy, or the heavy burden of unmet expectations. Stay with us till the end, and you'll discover how to navigate this season with grace, wisdom, and faith.
David, tell me, how exactly do you expect us to survive now? The children's school fees are due next week, there's nothing in the kitchen, and the landlord has already come twice this month.
Martha, I know things are hard. But please, don't talk like that. I'm trying. I've been searching everywhere for work. Just give me some time.
Time? Time? David, time doesn't feed hungry children. Time won't pay the rent or keep this roof over our heads.
Please, can you have a little understanding? When I had a job, didn't I take good care of you?
I didn't marry you to live from hand to mouth. I can't keep borrowing from my friends or pretending everything is fine when it's clearly not.
I'm not giving up, Marky. I just need a little more time. I have a few applications out there. Someone will call back soon. Please, trust me.
Trust you? David, I've been trusting you for months. And look where that's gotten us. Be a man, David, be a man. I'm giving you 3 weeks, just 3 weeks, to get this family back on track. If nothing changes by then, I'll have to make my own decisions.
Can't you support me like other wives do? I am not the only person who lost a job in that company. But their lives aren't keeping their toes like you're doing.
I am Marky, not those wives. I don't settle for less.
Marky, don't do this. Please.
Then give me a reason not to.
We wine, we dine.
David, my guy, what's this? What are you doing to yourself, eh?
What does it look like I'm doing, Paul? I'm celebrating. Celebrating how life decided to throw me into the gutter.
Celebrating? Come on, man. We both lost our jobs the same day. But you don't see me drowning myself in gin. It's painful, yes, but you have to keep your head up.
Keep my head up. Easy for you to say, Paul. You don't have a wife breathing down your neck, counting days like a prison warden.
What do you mean?
She's given me 3 weeks, just 3 weeks, to get the family back on track. If I don't, she'll make her own decisions. Whatever that means. Home has become hell, my brother. Every night, her silence screams louder than her words.
That's tough. But, David, didn't you save anything at all? You were earning well before things went south.
Save? How, Paul? Every time I tried to, my wife had one investment idea or the other. Land here, business there. None ever worked out. Every cent I had went into smoke. Now, I'm left with nothing but debts, disappointment, and a home that feels like a battlefield.
Listen, my friend, I know it's hard, but this won't solve anything. You're better than this. Let's figure something out. We can start small, maybe a joint hustle. Don't let this break you.
I wish my wife could speak to me like that.
You'll be fine, man. You will be fine.
Babe, you're home late. Did you meet David?
Yes, I did. I saw him at the bar, drunk out of his mind. He's really going through it, IFOMA. His home is falling apart.
Oh no. Poor Marcy too. It must be hard on both of them.
It made me realize something, my love. In all this, losing my job, struggling to start over, you never once complained. You never made me feel less of a man. You still prayed for me, still cooked, still believed in me.
Paul, don't say that. We're in this together.
No, listen to me. I mean it. Seeing David tonight broke something in me. I saw what my life could have been without you, without your patience and faith. Thank you for standing by me in my down season. I promise you, by God's grace, I'll make it up to you in ways you'll never imagine.
Babe, our journey isn't for the good times alone. Marriage is for the valleys and the mountain tops. What kind of love only survives the sunshine?
You always know the right thing to say.
Then let's say this together, better days are coming.
Amen. Better days are coming.
Good morning, sunshine.
Morning, my love. What's for breakfast, because I am preparing it.
You'll do the thinking and the cooking.
Whatever you say, your majesty. I have been thinking.
About?
It's about David and Marcy. I can't get their situation out of my head. Marcy's under a lot of pressure, I know, but the way she's handling it is breaking David even more. He feels completely worthless right now.
I can imagine. Losing a job shakes a man's confidence deeply, and if his home isn't peaceful, it becomes worse.
Exactly. You see, when I saw David last night, he was barely himself. The man looked empty. I tried to talk to him, but I realized, maybe what he needs now isn't just a friend's advice. Maybe Martha also needs someone to help her see things differently.
What are you suggesting, Paul?
Please, if you can, talk to Marcy. Encourage her, help her understand that this phase will pass. I believe things will fall into place soon. David just needs support, not condemnation. And I know you, Tracy, you have a way of speaking peace into people's hearts.
You're right. Sometimes, women forget how much their words can either heal or destroy. I'll talk to her. Gently. Maybe she just needs someone to remind her of hope.
Thank you, my love. You don't know what this means to me. If she listens, it might save their home.
Let's pray it does. No home should be torn apart because of hardship. Good afternoon, Marcy. I hope I didn't come at a bad time.
Afternoon, Tracy. No, not at all.
I just came to check on you. Paul mentioned David's been having a rough time since the layoff. I know it's not easy for both of you.
Rough time? That's an understatement. Things have gone from bad to worse. But don't worry, I'll sort myself out.
I understand it's painful. But I just wanted to say, please don't give up on David yet. He's a good man, and I believe he'll find his feet again. Sometimes, men just need a little time and encouragement.
Encouragement? Tracy, please don't start. I didn't sign up for this kind of life. I didn't marry a man to sit around waiting for someday. I believe in for better for best, not all this suffering and managing.
Marriage isn't always sunshine. Sometimes, the real test of love comes in the storms. If you walk away now, what happens when another storm comes?
Please, don't preach to me, Tracy. I don't blame you, you're used to this kind of life. You came from the trenches, so maybe suffering feels normal to you. But me? I can't.
You're mistaken, Marcy. I didn't come from the trenches. I came from a humble and decent family, one that taught me that everything good comes from God, not from wealth or comfort. I endure not because I'm used to suffering, but because I believe in His timing.
Well, good for you. But please, let everyone handle their marriage their own way. I've made up my mind, and no amount of sermon will change it.
I only came because I care. I pray you don't regret this decision later.
I won't. But thank you for stopping by.
Even when it feels dark, remember, God still writes the best endings.
You deserve better, Marky. A beautiful woman like you shouldn't be worrying about bills or a man who can't provide.
Chief, You don't understand. I'm just tired. I've carried this family for too long.
Then stop carrying it. Let me take care of you. I'll get you a car, something befitting a woman of your class. And a little house on the island, if that's what you want. You shouldn't be stressing over rent.
Chief. Oh, that sounds too much.
Nonsense. You deserve to enjoy life. You're too fine to be suffering with a man who can't even afford a bag of rice.
To better days.
Just, that care of me, and all your needs will be met. I got a nice place for us. You will love it. And of course I am also ready for you.
Chief, I know you will take care of me.
Of course.
David, my brother, can you believe this? We're officially back on track. God really came through for us.
I feel like shouting. After everything we've been through, the sleepless nights, the prayers, the shame, God remembered us.
And the pay. This one is super. We'll finally live like human beings again.
You're telling me the salary alone is double what we earned before, and with benefits too. At least now my wife will breathe again. Maybe peace will return to my home. I miss the way things used to be, Paul. When laughter filled my house, when my children ran to hug me after work, when Marky still looked at me with pride.
It will all come back, my friend. Just give it time. This is a new beginning.
I can't wait to see her face when I tell her the news. She'll finally believe that God hasn't forgotten us.
Tracy will scream when she hears too. Let's celebrate this, and cold drinks on me.
You sure? Because today, my brother, I can afford to buy my own drink. Hello. This is David speaking.
Mr. David Jolie, this is Inspector Bala from the Divisional Police Headquarters. You need to come to the station immediately. Your wife, Mrs. Marcy Jolie, has been arrested.
What? My wife? Arrested? For what?
Please, sir, just come to the station. We'll explain everything when you get here.
David, what is it? You look like you've seen a ghost.
They just called me. The police. They said my wife has been arrested.
Arrested? For what?
I don't know. They didn't say. They just told me to come immediately.
Hey, calm down, David. Let's go together. You're not in this alone.
God, please. Not now. Not after things just started getting better. Good day, officer. I'm David Jolie. I was called about my wife, Marky Jolie.
Your wife is in custody because she was involved with a certain elderly man, Chief Palmsy.
Involved? How?
According to witnesses and what we found, she was meeting with him regularly. The man, before he passed away earlier today, had made several confessions that he had promised her material things, a car, money, a house. He said he'd been doing everything to please her and keep her close. Unfortunately, the chief died suddenly in his hotel room this morning, and your wife was the last person seen with him. The hotel staff called us immediately, and that's why she was brought in for questioning.
Oh God. No. Marky. What have you done? After everything. After the pain, the struggle. This is how it ends.
Someone will take you to see her.
David.
Why, Marky? Why did you do this to me?
David. Please. I don't know what came over me. I was desperate.
Desperate? You think I wasn't desperate too? I lost my job, Marky. I was broken, humiliated, but I never stopped believing that God would help us. I just needed your faith. Just a little faith. You turned your back on me when I needed you the most. You made home a battlefield, made me feel less than a man. And still Still, I was coming home to tell you the good news, that I found a new job, that things were turning around. But instead of celebrating with you, I'm here, in a police station, hearing that my wife has been arrested for adultery. That the woman I loved and defended has defiled our marriage bed.
David, I'm sorry. I didn't believe things would ever get better. I was blinded by fear and pride. Please forgive me. I've destroyed everything.
You didn't just destroy our marriage, Marky. You destroyed the trust that held it together. I prayed for restoration. Not this.
Sometimes in life, the storms we face are only temporary. The enemy often whispers lies when things seem hopeless, lies that push us towards sin and regret. But true faith is tested in our waiting. It is in those dark moments that love, patience, and trust are most needed. Marky lost sight of this truth. Instead of standing with her husband in prayer, she allowed fear and impatience to drive her into the arms of temptation. She sought comfort in the wrong place, forgetting that God's timing is perfect and His promises never fail. When your spouse is going through hard times, job loss, financial struggle, or emotional pressure, don't withdraw your love or faith. Stand by them. Pray with them. Encourage them. Sometimes your strength and patience may be the very thing that keeps them standing. Remember, what seems delayed is not denied. If Marky had waited a little longer, she would have shared in David's testimony instead of his tears. Let this story remind us all, never allow worldly pleasure, impatience, or desperation to rob you of your God-given blessings. Stay faithful, both to God and to those you love. Thank you for staying with us to the end. We know God has blessed you. Please don't forget to share, comment what stood out for you, also give this video a thumbs up. God bless. Till we come your way again, we at Bella Grace Animation say God bless you.